Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group will present the business mathematics. So, we will present with two topics. First is annuity, and the second topics is trade discount. So, this is our members. So next is question 1, annuity. The question is, Mr. J needs to buy a car for his wife. He has set aside Rm20,000 ringgit for the down payment. He intends to obtain a loan from bank with a reasonable monthly payment. Assist him in determining which bank will provide him with the best financial support. Give your reasons. There are two banks, which is the first bank is Bank C and the second bank is Bank D. So amount of loan of Bank C is 90,000 ringgit and amount of loan of Bank D is 90,000 ringgit. The interest rate of Bank C is 6.25% compounded monthly, and the interest rate of Bank D is 5.7% compounded monthly. And then the term of loan of Bank C is 9 years and Bank D is 9 years. The question is, after payment for 85 months, Mr. J decides to pay off the loan. What will be the total amount paid to discharge the loan? So the first steps, we need to find the keywords of this question. So the first keyword is which bank will provide him with the best financial support. And the second keyword is after paying for 85 months, Mr. J decides to pay off the loan. What will be the total amount paid to discharge the loan? So the next step is how we answer the first question. So we use a formula which is A equals to R 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n and divide by I. So the next step is we need to write the keyword or the information from the schedule. So for Bank C, the loan of Bank C is Rm 90,000 ringgit, and then 90,000 ringgit compounded 6.25% compounded monthly, and the T is 9 years. K equals to 0.0625, N equals to MT equals to 12 times 9 equals to 108, and M equals to 12. So what we're going to do next is just admit in the formula. We just add in the formula all the information that we get. So 90,000 ringgit equals to R 1 minus 1 plus 0.0625 to the power divide by 12 and close the bracket to the power of negative 108 divide by 0.0625 divide by 12. So take a calculator and then we get R equals to 1091.68. So the next step is we use the same formula. So A equals to 1091.68, 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 0.0625 divided by 12, close the bracket, to the power of negative 22, and then divide by 0.0625 divided by 12. So we take a calculator, and then we get the answer is A equals to 23605.22. So that's the answer for the bank C. So next is bank D. We use the same rules that we use from the bank C, and so the loan of bank D is RM 90,000 ringgit, 5.7% compounded monthly, T equals to 9 years, K equals to 0.057, N equals to MT equals to 12 times 9 equals to 108, and the net M equals to 12. So we'll just add in the formula that we just use from the first question. So 90,000 ringgit equals to R 1 minus 1 plus 0.057 divided by 9, close the bracket, to the power of minus 108, and we use a calculator, and then we get R equals to 1067.21. So the next is we need to find the A. So A equals to 1060 is 1067.21, 1 minus 1 plus 0.057 divided by 12, close the bracket, to the power of minus divided by 0.057 divided by 12, and then we use a calculator, and then we get A equals to 23200.43. So that's the answer for the first question. So the conclusion of the first question is Bank D has the best financial support because it has less compound interest. The total amount to be paid by Mr. J when choosing a Bank D to pay off the loan is RM 23,200 ringgit 43 cents. So the best financial support is Bank D because it has less compound interest. So that's the conclusion for the first question. So the question 2 is trade and cash discount. So this is a question. The question is, the one bakery intends to purchase 100 electric ovens from the manufacturer for baking class. They receive an invoice from Okazawa and the baker and need to choose which company gives a better price. The details of the invoice are as follows. So Okazawa is the date of invoice from Okazawa is 10 March 2022, and the date of invoice from the baker is 10 March 2022. The list price from Okazawa is RM 950 ringgit, and the baker is RM 1280 ringgit. The trade discount from Okazawa is 10%. 5%, the baker is 15% and 8%. The cash discount from Okazawa is 5 divided by 10, 3 divided by 20, and n divided by 60. And from the baker is 7 divided by 20, 5 divided by 30, and n divided by 60. So the transportation cost from Okazawa is Rm 200 ringgit, and the baker is 200 ringgit too. So the question is, in order to make a decision, assist the one bakery to understand the meaning of trade discount and cash discount. Then help them to choose a manufacturer who gave the better price if the payment is made on 25 March 2022. Hence, describe the benefits of trade discounts and cash discounts to the supplier. So how we answer the second question is, first, assist the one bakery to understand the meaning of trade discount and cash discount. So from the topics, trade discount equals to trade discount is the amount by which a manufacturer reduces the retail price of a product when it sells for a reseller rather than to the end customer. The reseller then charges the full retail price to his customer to earn a profit on the difference between the amount for which the manufacturer sold the product to him and the price at which he then sold the product to the end customer. So the cash discount is an incentive offered by the seller to buyer to pay the invoice yearly, then the scheduled due date, and the seller will also reduce the amount owed either by a percentage of the total bill or by a fixed amount. For example, if an invoice is due in 30 days, the seller can offer the buyer a regular cash discount of 2% if they pay the invoice within the first 10 days of reserving it. So next, how we answer the second question is, first, choose which company gives a better price. So we use formula NP equals to LP bracket 1 minus D close the bracket. So we find the keywords and get the information from the question. So Okazawa, LP equals to 950 times 100. So we take a calculator and then we get 95000. So D is equals to 0.1, 0.05. CD equals to 5 divided by 10, 3 divided by 20, and N divided by 60. DC equals to 200, 10 divided by 3 minus 25 divided by 3, so equals to 15 day. And then CD equals to 0.03 and P equals to 95000 bracket times 1 minus 0.1 minus 1 times 1 minus 0.05 times 1 minus 0.03. So the answer is 78788.25 plus 200, and then we get 78988.25. So that's the answer for Okazawa. So next is the baker. LP equals to 1280 times 100 equals to 128000. D equals to 0.15, 0.08. CD equals to 7 divided by 20, 5 divided by 30, and N divided by 60. TC equals to 200. CD equals to 0.07, and P equals to 128000 times 1 minus 0.15 minus 1 times 1 minus 0.08 times 1 minus 0.07. So the answer is 93089.28 plus 200, and then we get 93289.28. So the one bakery can choose Okazawa because it is cheaper more than the baker. So that's the conclusion for the second question. So we can see why we choose Okazawa, because it is cheaper more than the baker. So the best conclusion is the baker is Okazawa. So next is describe the benefits of trade discount and cash discount to the supplier. So the trade discounts and cash discounts benefit suppliers by increasing sales, improving inventory management, fostering customer loyalty, providing a competitive advantage, enhancing cash flow, strengthening supplier-buyer relationships, and enabling market penetration. So this how we describe the second question. So thank you so much everyone, thank you madam, and we hope we can get full mark for this assessment. So thank you so much.